This video is made in Windows Movie Maker. Alright, so this is kind of weird. I gotta look like over here because I'm over here, but I want to look right here because that's where the camera is, and I don't know if this is really even working right. But I'm gonna give it my best shot. So, obviously the UCam thing is expired. There's no little watermark wherever that showed up before. And here I am, back, and with a haircut, and my skin looks kind of awful. But that's other stuff. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm not here to talk about hair care and bad skin. Alright, so this is just kind of like a real quick catch-up video. Like, there hasn't been frequent uploads as of late. It's been like, where the heck are you, NuclearGoth? You go like 4 days at a time without uploading anything. Is everything okay? And, yeah, for the most part, everything's fine. Things just get in the way, and I've been doing other things, some personal matters, and I don't know, it's just, sometimes it's not always convenient to film, you know. I'm trying to really get back into the groove of things, and alongside with filming, it disappear for a lot. Quite a few people actually have a really hard time getting a hold of me, and that's because of you ever been like in school? Okay, bad question. You ever been like in a situation in school where you gotta, wow, that looks really awful, that's going behind my ear, where you have homework, or you're given homework, and you gotta turn it in, but then you're like, oh, I'm sorry teacher, it's at home, I left it on my desk, I swear I'll get it in class tomorrow. And then instead of turning in your homework the next day, it just kind of like, maybe if I sit real quietly, no one will notice that I haven't turned in my homework yet, and I'll just get the thing. And maybe that's not the best expression to compare it to, because I really like filming, and I really hate homework, so it's like kind of comparing apples and guacamole. Apples being recording because I like apples, and guacamole being homework because I'm not too crazy about guacamole. Point is I'm here, things have just kind of slowed down a little bit. I'm really gonna buckle down, get back into filming, and I actually have an episode of Reciteer coming up next, right after this. And I tried to, I did a run of Reciteer the night prior to this, and it was an utter failure. Something goes wrong, and I explain in the video what went wrong, but it was kind of sad because the video actually showed as kind of like a catching up thing as well, because I went dungeoning, and while I was in the dungeon, I was kind of sort of alluding to where I've been, and what's been taking the videos so long, and my disappearances online, and with the phone, you know, anyone that tries to get a hold of me, and they say, hey, where are you? And I'm either not online or I don't answer, and I don't mean to be like a jerk or anything and not answer, but it's just kind of like sitting in the corner in a fetal position going, no one knows you're here. Oh, I kind of feel like a bad person now. Like, I don't want to say that I'm ignoring anybody, but is there any way to sugarcoat that? Things are just like, it's a smoothing out a bumpy road. That's where I'm at right now, is smoothing out a bumpy road. And we'll get all that cement all smoothened out, and the cars can go by, the cars being the metaphorical video game film and computer please. And the traffic can continue, the traffic being the comments and the likes and dislikes, and people messaging me on Skype or texting my phone, stuff like that, you know, catching up back on life with people. And I guess that's pretty much it. See, filming You know how I tried to go for like a 20-minute marker? It used to be a lot easier, and I could just do 20 minutes and be like, alright, I'll be done in this. I'll be done in roughly 20 minutes. But Yumi Nikki has a very, very strange recording schedule, and I have things to do, and I can literally take about 20 minutes sometimes. Otherwise, sometimes it's around 8 in the morning, or maybe not 8 in the morning, that's a little drastic. Around like 6 in the morning before I'm really, 100% free of anything to do, be it social communication or, I don't know, just, I must admit, doing my own thing. Like, sometimes I just want to play video games casually, can you blame me? And I just can't get around to filming. Okay, that's a lie. If I have time to play video games on my own time, I have time to film. So, there's really no excuse. All I'm saying is that I'm here, and I'm still filming, and even though things go slowly, it'll all come, and it's a snowball effect. This thing's gonna keep rolling down the hill, this cement hill, I guess, and smoothing it out and getting bigger. And I mean, it has gotten bigger actually. I got a lot of new subscribers. I'm so happy that you guys, that there are more subscribers that keep coming, and welcome everyone. Welcome to NuclearGoth. I'm your host, Nick NuclearGoth, and I hope that you like Let's Plays, because that's what I do. I just don't want to, like, let anybody down, I guess. Also, speaking of letting people down, I don't want to say this is letting people down at all or anything, but there's a new canon rule to doing cooperative videos, because I'd been getting a couple of other YouTubers, Let's Players, that wanted to do some co-op in a couple of games, and they'll play with me. And I'm perfectly okay with playing with subscribers, but because of this whole ordeal, this whole thing right now with not being able to film every day or when I want, because my filming schedule is non-existent, of which I have been inadvertently criticized for. The limit I can do is I can pull like an all-nighter if someone has a birthday or a special holiday or something like that, and I can clear my schedule for a night, because it's perfectly justified. It's your birthday. That's your flippin' wish. If you want to play video games all night and have me have a camera on and then upload it, sure, that's cool. I'd love to. It's just kind of like unscheduled things where people say, like, can we co-op? And then I go, yeah, we can co-op, but there's no dates or times or anything. So I think birthdays are and holidays are like a real cool idea. I guess especially around holidays, if it's not too crazy at home. But again, there's still things to work out here and there on my end, and we'll figure out how we can get playing working, I guess, for lack of any other way of putting it. I think that's just about it. After this video, like I said before, is another episode of Let's Play Reciteer. I haven't yet filmed another episode of Yumi Nikki. Kind of on edge if I will. It's not that I don't dislike Yumi Nikki, but it is about 4:45 in the morning, and I'm tired. So if I do, I do. If I don't, then expect Yumi Nikki tomorrow. I don't mean to let anyone down or anything. I'm just trying to work things out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad y'all stuck around and listened, and I guess saw where I'm coming from, vague as it was. I don't exactly want to open up personal life or anything, but we're getting through this, and the videos will start coming daily again when things get a little better. So don't worry, NuclearGoth is still here, not going anywhere. And thank you guys so much for supporting NuclearGothic. That means the world. It's amazing that you guys would. I don't know. I'm going on for too long. Hey, you guys have a good night. I hope you enjoy today's episode of Reciteer, if you guys watch that. And that's it for tonight. So, until I see you then, do zdanie. Inspired. There's no little watermark wherever that showed up before, and here I am back, and with a haircut, and my skin looks kind of awful, but that's other stuff. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm not here to talk about hair care and bad skin. Alright, so this is just kind of like a real quick pull to me, and that's because of you ever been like in school? Okay, bad question. You ever been like in a situation in school where you gotta, wow, that looks really awful. That's going behind my ear. Where you have homework, or you're given homework, and you gotta turn it in. This video is made in Windows Movie Maker. Alright, so this is kind of weird. I gotta look like over here because I'm over here, but I want to look right here because that's what the camera is, and I don't. Oh, this is really even working right. But I'm gonna give it my best shot. So obviously the UCam thing is catch-up video. Like there hasn't been frequent uploads as of late. It's been like, where the heck are you, NuclearGoth? You go like 4 days at a time without uploading anything. Is everything okay? And yeah, for the most part everything's fine. Things just get in the way, and I've been doing other things, some personal matters, and I don't know, it's just sometimes it's not always convenient to film, you know. I'm trying to really get back into the groove of things, and alongside with filming, it disappear for a lot. Quite a few people actually have a really hard time getting